rolls ball in. And it's still loose. And it's Lita!
Here's McAnuff, goes past a couple, into the box, get the shot off. Yes! We're at Wembley! After the ball in.
Oh, what a chance here! They've done it! Podlodniak!
Lefondre looking to get goal side of Font. Lefondre away from David. 3-1 Reading. 3 points Reading.
Hello and welcome to our post-match reaction for our 1-1 draw at Barnsley. I'm still haunted by that miss by Lucas João. But Matt, how do you sum up that result and performance today?
I think it was a expected result, maybe, but an all-round good performance away at a good informed team.
5th in the league, and we score with a fantastic goal there from Ovia Jaria early on. Really good technique to take it down and everything. Go into half-time feeling really positive. But in the second half, what was happening there with Jidden with the penalty? Does he need to do that?
It's a really cheap penalty to give. There's no need to have his arm round his neck, pretty much. He's meant to be one of our veteran players. You know, I think it was just there was cover there. He didn't need to have his arm around there, and the Barnsley player made a meal of it. But we gave him the opportunity to do it.
Yeah, the most frustrating thing about the second half is we've given the game away with a penalty, and then what was to come later from the Lucas João miss. Now, I don't know how he's managed that. He hasn't even hit it near to the goal in the end. I mean, it's an astonishing miss. It was harder to hit it that far wide than actually in the goal, I reckon.
That'll be on one of those DVDs of misses of the season. It's, what's he, about 10 yards, 12 yards out, and he somehow hits it 5 yards wide with keeper's not getting it at all. I don't know what he's thinking. Like, how has he missed that? He had enough time to take 2-3 touches, make a pass, and still it would have gone in. You can see, Paunovic's reaction is head in hands.
Yeah, totally. There seemed to be some kind of issue between the two managers throughout the whole of the match. I don't think the Barnsley manager was happy with the Reading coaching staff. It doesn't really matter anyway. But we are now back into the playoff spot. 6. We're 1 point ahead of Bournemouth. They've got one game in hand, so we are in a vulnerable position. But would we have taken that before the game started? Would you have taken a draw there, Matt?
Well, any point is a point as we come to the end of the season, which is good. It gets us closer to the playoffs. It leaves us so vulnerable. I'm worried, to say the least. It's basically who has better form now until the end of the season, us or Barnsley. I think Bournemouth are probably going to make it. And Barnsley have actually got a really good run of games, whereas we've got 4 or 5 of the top 8 still to play. So it's leaving me worried now.
Yeah, I'm not sure on that, Ed, saying that it's an absolute disgrace. Porno outclassed. I thought Porno got the tactics absolutely spot on for near enough all of the game. I don't like the substitution of Elise, but I thought we dealt with Barnsley and we gave them the opportunity with the stupid decision with the penalty. And apart from that, they had the one when they hit the post really late on. But yet again, that's a mistake from us. I don't think they've created anything from their own actual ability there. But I thought Gibson was good today. I still keep with Lucas João, even though he does that, because I think he still gives us stuff outside the box that George Puskas will never give us. I know there's going to be people disagree with it, but that's fair enough. Let us know your thoughts.
Yeah. I think João had a good game, apart from the shocker of a miss. He actually had quite a good game. He, linked up well with Mate, a fair few good runs and holding up the ball. And, it was a physical game as well, which I don't think he's always that keen on, João. But he had a good game. I'd keep playing him. I don't think Puskas would have done anything different.
No, I don't think so. So, yeah, I feel like really disappointed, deflated after that one in many ways, because we should have won that game. But we move away from that. Sky will probably say Barnsley should have won that 6-0. And we'll be recording the podcast in a bit. Thanks for joining me, Matt. And it's not all negative. We are up into the playoff spots. So cheers.